Japanese top of the group. And the equation here is very simple. If An Se-young wins this, we'll know the two qualifiers from Group A. Here comes the world number one, and pretty much most observers' favourite for this title. Bearing in mind she's already won 10 this year alone. It is quite a ridiculous record that she has.
7-2. Versus Tomoka Miyazaki from Japan.
And here comes the 19-year-old Tomoka Miyazaki. It's already going to be a 6th meeting for her with An Se-young. The Koreans won all of them. But she's such a prodigious talent.
Service over. 3-7.
There you see it, 5-love. Last
Tomoka,
meeting at the
red
Denmark
or
Open
black?
in October.
Red called, black for you. Red, your choice. This side, serve or receive. Receive, you will serve. Thank you.
Three of the 5 victories for the Korean against Miyazaki have come in straight games, but that last match, as you saw on the screen a minute ago, did take her to 3 in the quarterfinals of the Denmark Open. But 10 titles this year, it's just an astonishing record. She's just taken down the Player of the Year award. They were presented at the gala dinner here earlier this week in Hangzhou. Reigning Olympic champion, of course, and world champion from 2023. And of the 10 titles that she's won this year, 3 of them were Super 1000s. And there are only 4 of those every season. That was her first round match, or her first group match, I should say, against Putri Wardani yesterday. You might have seen that with us. More than an hour for An Se-young to get through that one after she just had a kind of lack of concentration or some kind of issue in the second game, but came back strongly in the decider. As for Miyazaki, still just 19, as I said. She has been up at 6 in the world as recently as June, down at 9 now. Won the World Junior Championship 3 years ago when she was still a high school student. Been playing for the national team since she was 18. And won her first Super 300 last year at the Orléans Masters, and then added to the trophy cabinet this year when she won the Taipei Open in May, not so long ago. Beaten in straight games by Kane Yamaguchi yesterday. Not quite sure what her chances are of taking at least a game from An Se-young, Jeff. I mean, if the An Se-young from the second game yesterday turns up, then maybe. If the An Se-young from the third game turns up, probably not, you'd say.
Ready to play.
From New Zealand. Serve judge, from India.
Yeah, worth noting that at the Denmark Open most recently when they played, it did go to 3 games, but An Se-young actually won the second and the third games 21-9, 21-6.
I did that match, and yeah, as I mentioned earlier when we were commentating on Akane Yamaguchi, When someone of the stature of An Se-young loses a game, they get angry and they take it out on their opponent, and she did exactly that. She was like a woman inspired in the second and third games in that match. But Miyazaki had played wonderfully well in the opening game. We know about her talent, and she's only going to get better, you would imagine. She of the multicoloured laces.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Tomoka Miyazaki, Japan. And on my left, An Se-young, Korea. Tomoka Miyazaki to serve, love all,
20 seconds.
play.
20 seconds.
So here we go then. This second women's singles match in Group A today. Seen Yamaguchi come through. Well, that's a pity, she's, as far as she's concerned, because she set that up beautifully. And it was a pretty straightforward shot, or should have been, and she knocked it way out the back.
Service over, 7-11.
Two, love.
I have seen Miyazaki and also done a few matches where she's played brilliantly, but then also seen it when she's been really low in level. And quite often that's when I've noticed there's quite a bit of drift in the hall.
An Se-young challenges called in.
Well, this is an interesting challenge. Looks fine to me. 2 challenges per player per game. If they're right, they keep it. Inside the line. That's a strange one, wasn't it?
Challenge unsuccessful. 1 challenge remaining. Switch.
Especially so
Over.
early in the game.
1, 2. All.
Excellent angle here from Miyazaki.
Put away confidently
Service
by the
over.
Korean.
3, all.
That's where we saw An Se-young yesterday really take that around the head corner, quickly play those sharp angles down when she was dominating against Wadani. Let's see if she continues to be really active from that corner especially.
Service over, 12-11.
3. Service over.
She made more unforced errors yesterday,
4,
and so young than we're used to
5.
seeing. A few already in the early exchanges here.
Very quickly.
Thank you.
Thank you.
15, 12.
Well, that is a tad wasteful, more than a tad wasteful, the youngster.
6, 4. Seven, 4.
Yeah, too short from Miyazaki
8,
from that clear,
4.
and then Unseong
Very
able to
quick
play
one.
the quick angle, which is so hard to control, especially with that sideways drift from Miyazaki, pushing it out the side.
No standing on ceremony there.
4.
That's one we saw a lot yesterday. Jumping out, intercepting on this side instead of rotating the whole body, but keeping front on to the net. Quick interception there.
Well, ominous early signs here for Miyazaki.
4.
Unforced errors combined with a welter of winners from An Se-yeon has given the scoreline a distinctly lopsided look. And it's 11-4 at the mid-game break
4.
after
Interval.
only 7 minutes.
18, 15.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Thank you, coaches. Coach, return to your chair.
Service over.
Tomoka on court.
16,
11-4. Play. 12-4.
Well, very quickly in for the kill there.
Service over.
It's more like it.
5-12.
20, game point,
I
17.
feel like Miyazaki needs to take these opportunities more when she does have a glimpse of a chance to attack and put more pressure on instead of just clearing, just to go for the attack. And great deception on that net shot.
12.
First game point line, Shafar Hidayatullah and Felicia Abdesalatanyan Basaribu, 21-17.
Oh, is she okay?
Service over. 13-6. Thank you.
Just pushed it wide. Well, she wants to challenge. I don't
called out.
think she'll get much joy with this, but we'll see what Hawkeye has to say about it.
Challenge unsuccessful. No challenges remaining.
So she's out of challenges,
Service
but
over.
still with a
7,
pretty healthy
13.
lead this opening game.
Play.
Quarter 2, 20 seconds. Quarter 2, 20 seconds.
Service over.
10 seconds.
14-7.
Second game. Long. Play.
It's lovely. She was
Service
statuesque, the world number one.
8,
Move and muscle.
14.
Just such great disguise here. Looks like a lift is coming and then just comes under it, playing that soft net shot. But then she can make an error like this, and that's where, Trevor, we talked about
15.
she's still 19 years
8.
old. She's such a great talent, but then at the same time, talent will take you so far, and then you have to grow in that maturity in terms of your game style, your game play, not give away those easy errors. I think that's something that she'll continue to develop as she continues to play.
Service over. 1-all.
Out the back.
16-8.
Two, 1.
17-8. Wipe court, please.
Three, 1.
Thank you.
Ah, beautiful shot.
4-1. Service over. 2-4.
Couldn't do anything with that
Service
once it
over.
literally took all the pace off with the net cord.
9-18.
There's another error from the Miyazaki racket.
Service over.
It's almost like she plays one good point and then a few
9.
not so good points with errors or just low quality, and then she can play a really good point again. So
I think it's potentially a concentration issue. You know, just can't sustain total concentration for more than a certain amount of time. And now, after that
20.
Hangzhou blast, it's 11 game points.
beautifully balanced half smash there cross court from Hangzhou.
So 21-9 it is. It only took a quarter of an hour, and it was comprehensive from the reigning Olympic champion. Miyazaki playing catch-up, and Sejong in front.
빼지 말고 좀 기다렸다 나간다고 생각해. 앞에 누가 너랑 하고 나서 그냥 빠지면 앞으로
들어가면서 바로 툭 밀니까 다음 공격으로 대신에 처음에 수비를 먼저 받고 밀려도 손목으로 꺾어서 한번 때리는
Stay on court.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds.
8-4.
Thank you, coaches. Return to your chair. Tomoka on court. Second game. Love all. Playing.
So can Tomoka Miyazaki put up more of a fight in the second game than she did in the first? Easier said than done against the world number one.
1, love.
Back on court. Five, 8.
Service over. 1-all.
Six, eight.
Service over. 2-1.
Seven, eight.
Oh. 3-1.
The right idea, trying to take that early and push An Se-young deep into that forehand corner, but just really going for a little bit too much.
Eight.
4-1.
Nine, eight.
It's difficult for Miyazaki here. She played a really good point, but she just doesn't have anything in her attacking arsenal to win these points, to get the shuttle on the ground.
Delightful angle from An Se-young. Didn't need much power with that shot. It's all in the placement. Well, she can go either side with the same amount of effort and deception. And at the moment, if you're Tomoka Miyazaki, you're kind of wondering where the next point's coming from.
Yeah, An Se-young just looks so comfortable out there. Game speed, something that she's just cruising to. I want to see more of that from Miyazaki. Easier said than done, obviously, with An Se-young on the other side of the net. But if you think about, I guess, her stature, her technique, she's probably, even if she works really hard on it, she's probably not going to develop a really big attack or a really big smash. So what else can she do? If you think about the Yamaguchi, how does she win her points? She retrieves well, but Yamaguchi's able to really generate a lot of speed and explosiveness in her footwork, change the speed of the point. And Miyazaki, I don't think she's quite developed that yet. Her game's a lot more one speed. So is that something she can do to inject a bit of pace at times?
3-7.
There's just no respite, is there,
Service
for Miyazaki at the moment?
8-3.
full-out attack here from An Se-young.
9-3.
Great angle here and there.
That's long.
Service over. 4-10.
So with a minimum of fuss, An Se-young 11-4 up at the mid-game break. This match may not last too much longer.
Coaches, return to your chair. 11-4, play.
Service over, 15-12.
Play on.
16.
The referees will deal with it. Play on. Play on now.
There are times she makes the game look ridiculously easy.
Yeah, just in sync, just perfect timing here. And Miyazaki just has no answers.
It's been a very tough morning for her.
Service over, 17-13.
She just finds the most exquisite angles. Little turn of the wrist just last minute would have been right on the line, and she was always struggling to do anything with that, Miyazaki.
Service over. 5-15.
19-13.
Nancy Young challenges called in.
Well, it's the one area of her game that's been poor today, is the challenges. She's lost 2 out of 2. This could be the hat-trick coming up.
She looks supremely confident when she requested for the challenge, though, so let's see.
20, game point, 13.
There we go.
Correction. Out.
Service over. 14-20.
Service over. 16-5. Play.
Another delightful net from Ansia.
5.
Second game won by TotalEnergies and walking away. 21.
Yeah, great hold there and then perfectly placed. Oh, perfect shot there, Anseong, showing how confident she is at the moment.
It's almost an exhibition, this, isn't it?
She looks like she's playing cross court and then just turns that, brushes across the shuttle to direct it the other direction. What a great shot. Another perfect angle from Anseong.
Winners at will at the moment. We've just about hit the half-hour mark. We're not going to be out here for more than another minute or so, it doesn't look like. Well, finally she shows us she's human.
Service over. 6.
But she's
19.
going through the full repertoire here.
Court 2, 20 seconds.
It's well reached by Miyazaki, actually.
Court 2, 20 seconds.
So, match points here, just the 14 of them for the Olympic champion.
Point.
Final game.
6.
Not all. Play.
Well, it doesn't get much more comprehensive than that, does it? 21-6 in that second game, having won the opener, conceding only 9 points. It was, in all honesty, something of a mismatch. Somewhere below her best yesterday, I thought, against Punchi Wardani, but today, well, it was a masterclass. So she is definitely through now. We know for sure that An Se-yoon and Akane Yamaguchi will qualify for the semis. 21-9, 21-6, 33 minutes was all it took. And the interesting thing now, of course, is that Yamaguchi will play An Se-yoon tomorrow, and basically just to decide who comes first in the group. There will be a draw after the conclusion of play on Friday that'll tell us the semi-final lineup, but you wouldn't have thought either would want to waste too much energy on that match. Miyazaki will play Wardani just for a few $1,000s basically, because there is a difference in prize money between third and fourth in the group. But Miyazaki's interest in this tournament, so to speak, is over. Up next, we're going to switch into doubles. Ji Yifan and Zheng Shuxian lost yesterday. They could be out unless they beat Fukushima and Matsumoto. That's next. Well, a warm welcome back to Hangzhou, fourth biggest city in China, home to around 12 million inhabitants. That's where we are. And we have reached match number 3, which is a women's doubles between